we've done half the way, half the distance to Cocos Keeling.
I think I have finally found you.
Today's June 25th, 2019. We've plotted our course to Cocos Keeling. We've got 620 miles to go in a straight line. Don't turn anywhere. And it's gonna take us about 4 days to get there. 4 or 5 days.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yep.
Привет!
So Sidua is at watch. As soon as Sidua starts his watch, the wind picks up.
Yeah. True. Tails, the red little strips. Yeah, I see. Yep. You want them flickering along the contour of the sail. 10.4 knots we hit.
So Sidua officially has a new nickname, Speed Demon.
They do, yeah. See the telltales start to move?
Yeah.
Yep. But look at your pace.
Yeah.
What was all this action about?
Our winds had to pick up to about 20 knots true speed or true wind. So we've decided to reef it all in. And I got the boys out there to actually drop down the main for the first reef. And I just made sure we turn into the wind to try and shave a bit of power off. Now at the moment we're pulling 9 odd knots. You see me, I'm smiling, but it's not really smiling because our toilet's broken. These boys here, I don't know what's happened, but the toilets now is stuffed. And what's actually happening is we're getting liquid of some sort, and it's brown, coming from the holding tank back into the toilet. So today I'm going to actually just go and pump it out into this bottle and throw it at the ocean. Not the plastic bottle though. And I'm going to pull the pump apart, the toilet, and have a look what the problem is. But I think we've got a backwash coming in from the holding tank.
The smell is horrendous even
It's
from here.
disgusting. It's putrid. Come and have a look. It's disgusting water.
Oh,
I'm going to put my hands in it. Day one.
almost finished.
We're almost finished, yes. We've been cruising along quite well actually. We've done just over 63 miles in 9 hours and sort of averaging some decent speeds here. Hitting the highest we've got is 10.4 knots. And it's a beautiful sunset.
Gorgeous sunset.
Right. Quite roly-poly, but the winds are sort of fluctuating a bit and they're changing their directions now as we speak. Yeah, it's pretty damn good though. All the boys are asleep and it's my shift is over and
I'm about to take over for the next 2 hours. I'll stretch it this cooking hours, our dinner. What's for dinner?
Like a kimchi stew, beef and kimchi stew with rice.
Looking forward to it.
With homemade kimchi that I made. Hey guys, day 2 of our trip across the Indian Ocean. We're about 150 odd miles out. I've actually not supposed to be on watch right now, but I've just been woken up to starting off the engines, just charge the battery up quickly, and the fan belt's blown. There's smoke everywhere, so now we've got to change the fan belt in this bloody treacherous waters. It's all good, Dad. It's been a hellish and gruesome sort of ride because, geez, the big birds are picking up fish. Look, it's picking up fish. Yeah, it's the sea state's quite wishy-washy all over the place. And then you've got these massive sets of about 4-metre waves sort of come rushing through to us. Picks us up and starts throwing us down the wave again, but then getting smashed as we're going down. It's been a hard slog, but shit, it's been murder. Hello, from morning to your... So that's our fan belt sitting right there. So, I'll make a of this. Today, I am making our crepier a Cassius. This is a dish that takes a lot of hard work to do. Actually, beer goes in as well, actually.
Does it?
Yeah, no, but we could. So this is a really quick meal, just making wraps. I'll make probably 10, 15 of these things. And what we do is we can just eat them as we go on passage. We can throw some sausage there, cheese, we can make tacos, we can make whatever we want within this here. So this is a very easy dish to make. I've learnt this on YouTube how to make it, and I'll show you guys how it's done. So you get all-purpose flour. I don't care about how much is what. Is it 1 kilo, 2 kilos? Just throw it all in. I use shortening as opposed to olive oil. I don't bother with the olive oil. We put some salt in there, and I've put in white pepper. Just a little bit of white pepper to give a bit of flavour to it. And you add warm water, and you mix it all up into a nice sort of gooey dough. Roll them in balls, let it set for about 40 minutes under a Glad wrap. Let it prove a bit, then roll it out, fry it up. Bob's your uncle and your auntie.
Check the corned beef over here.
So while Brad's doing that, I'll just come to this special announcement. So Richard's now adding the salt to his all-purpose flour and his shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. A nursery rhyme my mum used to teach me when I was a young lad, when TV was still black and white. I like to use a bit of white pepper from Thailand, just to sprinkle. I do love the flavour of pepper, but especially white pepper.
Water from Jakarta.
Water from Jakarta, yes. Through
That's
the filter.
The secret ingredient.
The secret ingredient, that's right. They got the highest quality.
From diaper Iran Marino.
We've got to blow out.
Oh.
Look, Jen, we've got to blow out. Kneading process.
Oh, the need.
The need. Not the want, but the need. Alright, so the final stage is, after waiting about 40 minutes, of letting this soften and improve a little bit, we roll out and we just lightly cook it on the frying pan here, very lightly. So you cook it on one side first, and we start to watch it lift up and separate and heat, like the steam comes inside the pastry. When it actually rises. And then I'll start to come up now.
Yeah.
And we'll start to get the rise again, see?
Yeah.
See how it's rising up like that?
Yeah.
So it's cooking with inside. One wrap down. Little snack foods, very fast foods while we're on passage. And as I said before, it's good to wrap some sausages in there, some cheese, mayonnaise, whatever it may be. We could just make little salad sandwiches, salad wraps as we go. Because you know, we get real bloody hungry when we're sailing.
Yeah.
Damn right. Damn right. And that's it. That's my Cassius wrap. I can do a little pizza flip like this.
Roman, how's your morning been?
Morning.
Rice! Day 2 of our passage to Cocos. 447 miles to go. This morning started from the batteries going flat, so we had to start the engines. And the fan belt blew, so that had to be repaired. And now we're going through Sunda Trench, which is a very deep spot in the Indian Ocean, 6,500 meters deep. And we keep getting our lures and fishing lines taken off the fishing rods.
Getting ripped out completely.
Ripped out completely, nothing left. Show us what happened.
I lost my bait. It was just like a cut it or whatever, I don't know.
And Richard, what happened to you?
And all of a sudden I've lost all my line, the whole lot, just in one go.
There's nothing left on the fishing
No,
rod.
so something's taken hard on this and they've ripped it out.
And both rods.
Both rods.
What have you got there, Rowan? Rowan's got fish! Show us what you got.
Flying fish.
Funny. What are you gonna do with them? Fry them up in the barbecue?
We'll use a bait.
Catch big things.
Yeah.
Like big tuna. Flashing.
Run, ship and finish. Sleeping Beauty.
Board shorts and a freight.
All sorts of
Something like that. Just go on the island for like half a day, try to start a fire, get some coconuts, we'll fish. I'm gonna make that spear, alright? We'll cook it.
We're gonna make bonfire and cook the fish on the bonfire.
Yeah.
We can make coconut fish, man. If we get some fish, we can use a shaved coconut to make a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this spear. Can I use your knife? Can I use a knife that I can ship? We're gonna eat. Once we get to Coco's Keeling, we're gonna eat. I'm gonna make a spear. Spear gun.
For the locals of Cocos Keeling.
What are you trying to break, Richard?
Trying to pull this damn thing apart. So we've got water in here, salt water. And it's earthing. So we try and connect it and it trips the safety switch all the time. So I'm just going to have a look at see what's inside. And there's evidence through the seal here that salt water has gotten in.
We've done half the way, half the distance to Cocos Keeling.
All right, sun's setting on day 3. We've got Braddles in the kitchen cooking away. I'll come back to you. What are you cooking, Braddles?
Something extra special.
Extra special. Oh, that looks special.
Well, once I add the color, you know, the color is the problem.
Is it the mince in there?
Yeah.
And it's egg.
Egg. Got some egg. Got some sesame oil. These orange things right here are carrots.
Ah.
I added some pepper, and then the secret ingredient, ABC ketchup with this CAP. Extra pedas.
Padas,
Yeah.
it's spicy as hell. Roman, the bird watcher.
Amber.
One more day to go.
That's it.
3 a.m. With the night watch. It's how much is happening. Wind is picking up a bit, so probably going to be bumpy ride tomorrow. Day 4
Morning.
morning.
day 4, so I've woken up to do my shift. We tried to turn the engines on and there's no water coming out of the water pump on the starboard engine. So I've quickly just jumped into the engine bay to have a look, and the whole fan belt to the water pump is just loose, and there's no way in hell I'm going to get into the engine bay now to try and fix that. I'm going to have to try to repair it or tighten up that belt when we're on anchor, which is going to be the next within 24 hours.
All my life, I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you.
Cocos Keeling Police Station. Cocos Keeling Police Station. This is sailing vessel Cassius. Sailing vessel Cassius. Over.
Cassius, this is Australian Defence Vessel Ocean Protector.
Ocean Protector, this is Cassius.
Cassius, Ocean Protector copies all. We were in contact with Cocos Police earlier when you were trying to contact them. It would appear that the radio was not strong enough. They did hear you inbound and advised us to let you know that they will contact you tomorrow morning in order to clear you inward.
Copy that.
So we got in this morning, it's 4 o'clock into Cocos Keeling. Quite a windy and sunny morning.